Mitchell, 20, left side 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon.
Welcome, Madden Allstars, to the Madden Allstars Sim League podcast. This is your 2017 year-end recap. Let's take a look and see how your team did. 3 one-loss teams headed into the final week of competition. The Bills, Cowboys, and 49ers all sit at 13-1.
I bet they know as soon as we walk in. I'm wearing Cuban links, designer mix,
In the AFC, we got the Bills and the Titans battling it out for home field advantage. They are clearly the class of the conference, with 4 5-loss teams battling it out, and with the Bengals having already clinched the AFC North, playoffs will be on the line in Week 17 for the Chargers, Broncos, Texans, and Colts.
Fix your face, ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up, players only, come on.
In the NFC, we have much the same story, with the 49ers and Cowboys having clinched home field advantage. The Vikings at 11-3 have taken their division, the NFC North, and while the Saints at 10-5 have made the playoffs, won their division, the Seahawks, Packers, Lions, Buccaneers, and Eagles all still in the hunt.
Second best for the hustlers, gangsters, bad bitches, and your ugly ass friends. I cannot preach, I cannot preach.
Prolific Titans offense scored nearly 100 points more than their closest division rival.
Spend your money like money ain't shit. Ooh, ooh, we too fresh.
The AFC West, perhaps the most competitive division in the NFL, spent the year beating up on each other, with the Chargers and Broncos duking it out for the division crown.
So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up.
Having the league's best defense is one way to win your division, the Vikings giving up only 233 points all season.
Put your pinky rings up to the moon.
The Dallas Cowboys had the division clinched all the way back in Week 11.
Magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out.
Some big matchups in Week 17 with playoff implications. The Chargers headed to New England to face the Patriots. And the Broncos headed to Oakland to face the Raiders, where last year they were eliminated from the playoffs in Week 17 and again face possible elimination in the black hole. You can't win if you can't score points. That wasn't a problem for this year's best offense. The Dallas Cowboys, for 6,000 yards of total offense, led the league, followed by the Chargers, Titans, Buccaneers, and Jaguars. And a good lesson to be learned, the 3 best passing offenses in the league, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Jacksonville Jaguars, and Oakland Raiders, all missed the playoffs. And in contrast, 4 of the 5 best rushing offenses made the playoffs, with the top 2 rushing offenses finishing with just 1 loss each. And as we mentioned before earlier, the best defense in the league belonged to the Minnesota Vikings.
Come unto me, and you will feel perfection. Come unto me, and dedicate. Come unto me, you'll never fear rejection. Come unto me.
Minnesota led the league in total defense and also passing defense, but only separated by a few yards. The league leader in passing defense could change by the end of Week 17. And headed into the final week of play, 5 teams have yet to give up over 1,000 yards rushing, a true testament to championship-style football. Some defenses give up less yards than others, but the real key to a successful defense is not giving up points. League leader in defensive points allowed, the Tennessee Titans. Getting after the quarterback wasn't a problem for these teams. The Bears leading the league in sacks with 48.
Look into me and terminate.
One more nugget for the Dallas Cowboys: led the league in interceptions, followed by the Seahawks, Titans, Bills, and Bucks. One sure way to lose is to commit a lot of penalties. League leader in penalties this year: the Ravens, Redskins, Browns, Cardinals, and Dolphins. 49ers, Cowboys, Bills, Titans, and Chargers, all playoff bound and leading the league in turnover differential. And running away with the MVP honors, Ezekiel Elliott, second-year running back for the Dallas Cowboys. More on him in a minute. Much stiffer competition for Coach of the Year: Phil Rickards, 13-1 49ers, Showtime, 14-1 Bills, and Tim Arnold's 14-1 Cowboys in the discussion for Coach of the Year. Tampa Bay Buccaneers couldn't capitalize on a record-setting year by Jameis Winston, who put in over 5,500 yards and breaking the NFL single-season passing record. Part of that is due to the fact that he also broke the record for interceptions in a season with 41. Now back to the record-setting season of Ezekiel Elliott's. His 1,700 yards and 27 touchdowns headed into Week 17 will go down as the greatest single season for a running back in NFL history. With 1 week left to play, A.J. Green leads the league in receptions with 93, while Mike Evans leads the league in yards with 1,700. The Browns' Demario Davis led the league in tackles. The Oakland Raiders' Khalil Mack had a monster season with 80 tackles and leads the league in sacks with 16.5. That's tied with Michael Johnson and DeMarcus Lawrence from the Cowboys, right on their heels to lead the league in sacks. Richard Sherman leading the league in interceptions, trailed by 2 cornerbacks and 2 middle linebackers.
Stop dreaming and terminate for me. All meaning you dedicate to me. All feelings you terminate for me. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. Now they'll run it on the toss. There's some space here. And a cutback, right sideline. Oh, it breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Another great season in the books. Great job, Madden Allstars. Special shout out to our Money Challenge winners, the Vikings Week 4 and the Dallas Cowboys Week 14. Both took home some extra cash. And the money pot going to come down to the playoffs. We got the Niners and Cowboys duking it out for the winnings. And we'd love to pay out to division winners as well. So hopefully enough of you get involved in the money pot next season that we can make that happen. Of course, it's all payable to our league's PayPal account. Don't forget to visit us at facebook.com/Madden Allstars. Best of luck to those that made the playoffs. Have a great offseason to those that did not. And as always, I'll see you on the field.